talking about. Hi, I'm Jess from band Tiny Diamond. Um, this is Vinyl Guru Record Shop. I co-founded this record shop with my partner Kyle, and I'm gonna show you 10 of my favorite records. This is one. This is Julie Driscoll and Brian Auger and the Trinity, 1968. It's got a lot of Hammond B6, B3 on it. Not sure which one, but I just love the sound. I'm a 60s girl, so this is one of my go-tos. Tom Waits. This is his album Alice, based on Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll. There's the back cover. It's pretty cool. Tom Waits is always creative and awesome. This is one of my favorites because it's that rougher, later style that he had. Favorite track on this is Alice, actually. This is Brian Eno, Another Green World. This record is very influential to me. It's just mostly him playing keyboards and innovating a lot of what became his more ambient sound later, but still really rocking and interesting. Got some cool people on here with him as well. My favorite track on here, oh, there's so many. I'll Come Running is probably the cutest one. King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King. This is their first album. It's got a crazy, cool gatefold. That's like one of the best album covers of all time. And I would say my favorite track on here is the song Epitaph. This is a very special record to me. It's got three awesome guitarists. This has the great Al Di Meola from Return to Forever, John McLaughlin, who played with Miles Davis, and Paco de Lucia, famous flamenco guitar player of the 70s. It's all flamenco guitar. It's really great. This is another classic, Love Forever Changes. This is very, very 60s. The production is really pretty and very interesting. Arthur Lee wrote really awesome lyrics, so he's an inspiration to me lyrically. Probably my favorite track on this is Maybe the People Would Be the Times, or Between Clark and Hilldale. So this is a band called Moo. This is very important to me. I love this record. This band moved from California to Hawaii, where they had UFO experiences, and they were very, very into ancient aliens and that whole world. Every song on here is great, but I love the first opening track, Ain't No Blues. This one is Hugh Masekela, The Boys Doing It. All his records are so great. He was a African jazz trumpeter, and this is his more funky band that, like, it's just, it's so groovy. It's just, like, ropes you right in. And my favorite track is the first track of Boys Doing It. This risque cover, I don't know if this will make it into the cut. This is Swedish. This is Turid Lundqvist. She painted this cover as well. That's supposed to be her. It probably is. Good rendition. Most of these songs are in Swedish. She was a folk musician, part of the movement in the late 60s and early 70s in Sweden, where a lot of creative and progressive people were coming out, and she's just got such a beautiful voice and beautiful arrangement style of her songs. And I think probably the first song on this record is my favorite. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
Here.
Let's ask the Swedish lady.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Välkommenhus. It means welcome house.
Oh, yeah.
Any other ones you have? This A side is called Pictures, Bilder, and the B side, And the Summer Came.
This is all news to me.
We should talk about this.
Yeah, I know. I've always wanted to show some Swedish records to you. This is Magma. They are pretty interesting because they're a French band. With the composer of this is the drummer and pianist Christian Vander, who started out as a jazz musician, very influenced by John Coltrane. He has German heritage as well. And when he came up with the concept for this band, he invented a language, basically. So he combined German and French. And this is a very operatic style record at the same time of being very dark, driving rhythms and a lot of harsh chorus in the style of German opera. But the story of this is that their planet got destroyed, and this is their journey to their new planet. And it's basically a pretty psychotic opera, if you will. So.